Can you compare movies and sex?
You can compare movies and sex.
I don't
Normally,
know.
the first time is that. Because normally everyone assumes the first time is always the best, but to be honest, personally, I think the second time is always better.
Because I feel like you learn. You have to learn from the first time. Because the first time you're just
from it.
Anticipation and all this other stuff. And
Exactly.
like, okay, The Matrix 2 is not better than The Matrix 1. That's why I think that movies is hard, because movies comparing the original, it's not too many times that the original is not as good as the first. I mean, the second one.
But The Matrix 2 was building up for the third movie. So you can't really compare that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so not The Matrix.
Because it had a lot of building. But this is the thing. I'll tell you this, though.
Mm-hmm.
The Matrix 2 was better, to me, personally, because then you see Neo really tap into his full power.
Yeah, he was weak as hell.
Because the first one, you saw you saw the glimpse and like, this boy is nasty. He started dodging, and at the end he flew. But in the second one, Neo was too cold. He was hella cold in that.
True. And basically, the reason why I even bring up The Matrix 2 is, you know, that new Matrix trailer came out too. That was dope. But at the same time too,
it's out, bro. What do you think about it?
I think it was, obviously it's The Matrix, so I'm going to be hyped. At the end of the day, I'm going to be hyped. But my thing is, that man Keanu Reeves is he really just John Wick in real life. Like, he didn't even like put effort to change his appearance, nothing. He just said, I'm going to go from John Wick.
He still got the beard.
Same beard, long hair. He just said this is going to be who Neo is.
But I feel like that's what, like, with the Neo stuff, I feel like
that's where he would go.
Progression.
That was where he would go. He just like free and trying to do his own thing.
It's a ton of years after, like you're saying, like he free, you know, like just like that beard and the long hair.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a Neo's progression.
And he's basically going to go back into the Matrix, get Trinity, and then there's going to be a whole bunch of other shit.
Wait. So what's the theory behind it now? Because it sounds like he's just a rich dude that was originally... So the original 3 movies we had was just in his mind. Like, he was plugged into the Matrix. He was just a rich dude, like, trying out the VR game. That's what I'm saying. What do you think about it?
Shit, I didn't even... Bro, there's so many theories with the shit. That's what I'm saying. It's like, with The Matrix, I think, like, The Matrix is one of those movies that... If you I think the way that they made it is that however you interpret it, you can be right, to be very honest. Sure. Like, that's what they made The Matrix to basically be, is like, whatever story it tells to you, that's right. Like, somebody can't argue. It's like, if we say that, it's all about life, the blue pill and the red pill. Okay, what's the blue pill and the red pill? Somebody may say suffering and success, and then the other one is, you know, peace, but, you know, your complacency or some shit like that. Which one are you going to take? And then it's like, okay. But then somebody else might say it's, religion and science. It can be all those shit. So it's all metaphorical. That's what I think with the Matrix. So, I mean, do I know? I don't really know. I'm just going to go in there with a blank canvas.
Right.
I'm going to get a blank canvas because I don't know nothing.
So do you think, but this is the thing, do you think it's going to be better than the original trilogy? Do you think it's going to be able to top that?
To me, you want me to be honest on what I'm about to say, my opinion?
All we need is honesty on this podcast.
And that's all we do. I'm just going to say, out of honesty, because of how I think now and how I'm more critical as an older person and how I look at things, like movies-wise too, I'm more critical than I'm going as a thrill when I was younger. I think that it won't be able to beat the original stuff for me. That's me personally.
So, by your statement, the first time is better. It's always better.
It's the childlike mentality that's going to change the thing. It's like, if I watched The Matrix at this age for the first time, would I feel the same? You know what I mean? It's like, it's hard to compare, because when I was young and watched The Matrix, I believed all that kung fu shit. I was doing all the shit, like, now, like, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was...
Someone says something, you're like, Matrix.
Yeah, everything was The Matrix. Somebody throw some shit and you dodge shit. Remember that? Remember that the George Bush thing? George Bush was at the he was at some like clinic, some summit in like the Middle East, and he was giving like a speech, and he was talking or whatever, and this is George Bush Jr., and somebody threw a sandal, and he dodged this shit, and then he threw another one, he dodged the shit again. Motherfuckers took the video and started doing Matrix shit, talking about, George Bush is the one, and he's the chosen president, he's the chosen president, and all this other shit. I was like, bro, it was crazy. But like, yeah, like every time now, whenever you dodge some shit and lean back,
it's always Matrix.
It's a Matrix shit.
The kids got to know. The kids that when he said Matrix, everyone knew it though.
Yes. Whenever you see people fight and you see a motherfucker dodge this shit like that, that's that Neo and Morpheus shit.
That's that Neo.
What?
Everyone know it.
Come on.
You can't argue with it.
It's guaranteed. And that's the thing, is like, that's the problem is, for me, like I said, I think it's going to be probably a good movie. Honestly, probably one of the better movies this year. To be honest, I was at the movies watching Shang-Chi, and after seeing like all the trailers that's going to be coming out for movies this year, I low-key started thinking about possibly getting that little AMC or whatever little membership, because, bro, it's hella movies finna come out.
What movies is coming out?
Bro.
The only two movies I've seen has been the Shang-Chi and the Matrix one.
Hold on. So you got the Matrix, you got Shang-Chi, you got Spider-Man, you got Eternals.
It's going to be trash.
You got Spider-Man, you got Eternals, you got Venom.
Eternals going to be good. Eternals going to be good. That's going to be good.
Venom comes out also.
That's three.
Venom.
Oh, Venom.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the original one. How's the original one?
The original one,
They should look at it got
cool.
potential.
It's cool if they do the Carnage thing right. If they do the Carnage thing right, it can be a good series, to be honest, because Carnage.
Because the Venom one got potential.
Yeah, because Carnage in the comic books, he's a problem. He's a problem to the point where even Venom is like scared of his ass. In the movie, they did this shit where he was like, "Oh shit, that's a red one." He was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Nah." He was like, "You don't fuck with red ones." And he was trying to get the fuck out of there. And then that nigga
he's like, "I'm not about to be about this."
He's like, "Yeah, I'm not." He's like, "There's only like one in a few."
I don't want this Hans partner.
He's
That's
like,
what he said.
He's like, "I do not want no smoke." But then there was there's another movie I'm forgetting right now. I can't think of it off my head. But yeah, obviously Matrix too. But you got to think there's only 4 months left. All those movies I just named come out.
Well, how much is a membership? How much is a membership for a year?
Well, I wouldn't do it for a year. I'd only do it for a little bit and then cancel.
Oh, is it a monthly membership?
Yeah, it's like a little monthly thing. Like so, like I would just go.
How much is it?
I think it was like $10, something like that. It wasn't nothing crazy.
$10, and you watch any movie, anytime.
Something like that. I can't remember what the exact thing was. Obviously, I was like kind of paying attention. I was more just waiting for Shang-Chi.
$10 seemed a little low, don't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe 20. I don't know, but even $20 doesn't sound bad. You know, shit.
I should sound bad because with movies and pop. The good problem is this is the thing. It really don't matter the movie because the movie is a $5 movie. Popcorn is where they get you at.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not like the price of tickets.
So if it comes like you can go to one movie a month in this membership and you get a medium popcorn and a medium drink, I do it.
This is my thing.
I pay the membership.
The price for snacks and stuff at the movies is so outrageous, bro. Because
I'll fucking outrageous.
I sneak snacks in that joint every time. I don't give a damn.
You got to.
I don't give a damn. Y'all can come and arrest me because the prices that they pay in that shit, bro. You see a bag of like little Skittles that normally at some other place, whether it's you go to your little grocery store,
it's $125.
In the what's it called? It's $3.75. Bro, for what, bro? The same Skittles. That's now just because it's behind the gates of the theater. It's the same thing with the airport, bro. The same bottle of Coke, $4.50. You like what the hell?
Hey, I gotta tell you something.
Please
I got it on my Hinge profile. I didn't know you could take snacks through the gate when you get in. You're going through the gate. I didn't know that.
What you mean take snacks?
You couldn't take snacks through the gate.
What you mean you can't take snacks? You thought you couldn't take snacks?
I didn't know you could take food through the gate. I just assumed. You know how they say
like what kind of food are you talking about? Like
if I can buy Skittles, I can buy chips and all that. I can buy that and go through the gate.
Yeah,
I can go through the gate when I'm checking in.
Yeah, and put it in your bag. Put it in your backpack and then just send it through.
But you know how you can't have a drink above like the regular small ounce Coke?
Yeah. It has to be like a
So I just assumed it was like it applied to drinks and food. Like I couldn't take that shit in. So I never took snacks in that time I was traveling.
Shit.
I didn't mean no snacks. I mean, no. I went in there and I got my shit in there.
Nah, bro. You rich. That's what I'm saying. You live in a
rich
life.
Nah, I was getting duped. I was a victim of the system. They was telling me about you can't bring no drinks and food. I was combubbled. Discombobulated by the man lying to me, talking about you can't bring drinks it can't be more than this. I'm not this ounces of drink. So I'm like, if I can't even bring a little Coke ball, the smallest size of Coke ball for a drink, I can't bring nothing in this motherfucker.
Hell no.
And then I just found out. I've been traveling for years now. I ain't know this.
And you had not an iota of snacks in your shit. Bro, I used to have
Not
hella
one.
snacks. I used to go to Dollar
I
Tree.
went into there and I bought it.
I'd have my backpack and all, bro, I wouldn't buy shit. The only time I buy some stuff is if I forget or if I'm late. That's the only way I'm buying anything in there. I don't buy. This is the place. I don't like to buy stuff at sporting events. I mean, but you got to buy your beers and stuff like that, obviously.
Boy,
personally, I don't like to
charge for a beer.
It's $12 for a beer.
Damn, for 2 beers, you can buy a whole 30 rack.
Bro, you're a whole 30 rack, bro. A whole 30 rack for 2 beers. That is going to be.
This boy is thieves.
That's going to be all foam.
It's
going to be all foam, and then by the time you get to where you got to sit down, that shit's going to be halfway gone.
Man,
and you haven't even.
I'm like, this
is quarter.
Boy, and with football season coming on, you know boys gonna be out there.
Let's talk about something.
It's football season. It started. I know my football fans are hype. I know my fantasy. Shit, it's not even the football fans that are hype, to be honest. The football fans ain't really hype like that. You know who's hype? The fantasy people.
Let's go.
The fantasy people are the ones that are truly hype.
Hey, there's money. You know what? Who should get into fantasy? Cryptocurrency. If cryptocurrency got into fantasy, bro, that shit would be so.
Oh, it's over.
That shit would be. Bro,
it's over.
Because then you know how they do
I can win me some Bitcoin,
bro.
Some Bitcoin on fantasy,
win
boy.
Bitcoin, and then that's the thing too, bro. Your Bitcoin can exponentially go up now. Come on, man. Hey. We talking to your crypto. Get in fantasy. This is a booming $billion industry that is so lucrative. It's basically betting. It's basically betting.
Might as well.
Come on,
might as well hop in there.
It's football season.
Hop in there.
You know what I'm saying? And football season means, ladies and gentlemen, Sundays. Saturdays
Sundays.
Too, but Sundays.
Sundays is for the boys.
Sundays is for the boys.
I gotta come out here. It's that time. Sundays for the boys. Don't talk about let's hang out, let's do shit after from noon to goddamn 7 p.m.
Shit, 7 p.m. starts the night game. Usually the night game is the best game.
Later. She can come over later. That's what I'm saying.
She can come for the night game. She can come for the night game.
Yes.
And then if it's not good at halftime, then we can.
We can put something on.
Yeah, we can put something on. I might if I got fantasy on the line.
If your team playing in the night game,
or if I got fantasy on the line that night and I got 2 players playing. Best believe we're watching the whole shit. I don't care. Yep. Sorry, we're watching the whole shit. Fantasy, I'm watching the shit. I don't care if the team is out by 50. If my player's in and I got points on the line to win that week,
you gotta watch it.
Come on, man.
Because you know why? Because sometimes when you watch it and you put the energy out in the universe, sometimes out of nowhere,
bro,
you get that 30 points.
Hey, that's one thing we can talk about.
You get 30 points. You may not want. Hey, let me tell you what happened this week. So, someone I was talking to, right? She was like, she had Gronk. She had the Brady Gronk combo, and I told her, "You gonna put Gronk in to get the points with Brady?" She's like, "Nah, She had another motherfucker, and I think the tight end for maybe it's the Lions or some other team. She's like, I'm gonna put him. It's Hawkinson. She had Hawkinson. Where's he at?
He's in Detroit.
He's in Detroit. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I know Matt Stafford left. I'm like, okay, Hawkinson, but now it's like, you're going against the Cowboys. Hey, don't get me wrong, the Cowboys did hot. I really like that game, but I was like,
boy Gronk
Brady gonna toss it to his boy. Hey, like there's no way Brady enters into his boy.
He ain't call him out of retirement, and that's one thing we gotta talk about, man. That man Thanos, a.k.a. Tom Brady, a.k.a. Jebediah Brady, is back for his 22nd season.
Don't forget the Thomas
Jebediah Brady. That man.
He said like that boy Skip.
Thomas Jebediah Brady, damn it.
Brady.
That man the GOAT. He's going for his 8th ring. If he gets his 8th ring, they need to just stop playing football in the NFL at this point. Until
he gotta retire everything.
They need to retire everything and just start a whole new league. Everybody just go to the CFL because that NFL shit is dead in America.
It's done.
Tom Brady,
it's over with.
And this is the problem, bro. He's old as shit. And the worst part is he ain't even getting touched, so he's gonna keep on playing until he can't play. That's the problem, bro. Mm-hmm. He was
slinging it though.
He looked great.
He was slinging it.
Bro, he got all the Infinity Stones. He's got Antonio Brown as if he was back in Pittsburgh. Gronk as if he was back in New England. And Godwin and Mike Evans just got to be all right, and then they gonna be cool.
Nah, Godwin was balling.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
he been balling.
If Antonio
Mike
Brown,
Evans is the one that's like.
This is my thing. If Antonio Brown is just all right, and the other two just do what they have to do, just catch the ball. Tom Brady's gonna put the ball where they need to, and Gronk's just gonna get them they're gonna get in the red zone, and Gronk's just gonna score.
All I'm saying is every time, like it came to the last minute, and I've seen this multiple times. Every time it's the last minute, and I don't give a fuck who's on the team. That boy Brady always goes to that boy Gronk. Every time it's like there's a minute left, and Tom Brady got to win that game. It's clutch time. It's Brady and Gronk. I ain't never seen him touch to no one else, and I'm like, you ain't gonna play Gronk? Guess what? That boy Gronk went out there and dropped 20.
Bro,
he jumped a 20 ball.
And that's the thing, bro.
I'm like,
that's the type of shit with fantasy, bro. Fantasy make your blood pressure go up because now you're invested in teams that you didn't give a fuck about.
Oh, true.
That's the thing, and that's why I like fantasy is because normally I wouldn't give a shit about nobody besides the Chiefs, as y'all see. But when you got fantasy, as I was watching the Bucks and the Cowboys game, I was so invested in the Cowboys. I don't even like the Cowboys. But because
who you had in the Cowboys?
I had CeeDee Lamb, and I actually had.
How'd that boy do? Because he was dogging though. He had a touchdown. He had He had that drop though.
It could have been.
He had a drop outside.
He actually had about 4 of them, so it could have been better.
He had 4 drops.
4 drops.
Damn.
Yes. And he had 7 catches.
That's some real Cowboy shit right there.
He had 15 targets. He had 4 drops. He had 7 catches. So it was okay day.
I know there was one where I'm like, okay, it makes sense, but the other ones, was it that bad?
Yeah.
Like, was he a low? Was he one?
It's neither here nor there. We're not
He could have caught it. That's a good question.
It hit his hands. You got to catch it. That's it.
Every time?
All of them hit his hands.
All them 4 drops hit his hands. He couldn't catch them?
Hit his hands. That's if you're in the NFL and they say it's as simple as this. Even from college, I remember this. I personally used to hold myself to this. But if it hits your hands, that's a drop. You got to find a way to catch it. Like even if you just like catch your pinkies, you could have at least extended it a little more. Something. There's always something you could do if it touched your hands. If it didn't touch your hands, all right then, cool. But if it touched your hands, you gotta go the extra mile. But shit, you get invested into teams.
So how many points he get?
He dropped like 26. Yeah, like 26. It was
shit, boy, it's a cool 26.
Hey.
I tell you, for me, in fantasy, I'm like, don't give me below 10.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't give me below 10.
That's all.
If anyone give me 10 points, that's 100 points.
I learned the hard way that like you can't.
On 100 points.
I treat my fantasy players like how I treat people. I don't put too many high expectations on you. Just do what I need you to simply do, and that's it. Don't give me any less than 10 points. That's what people. If you listen to this. You guys may have been listening and be like, oh, what? These niggas talking about fantasy. We're talking about life lessons at the same time, too. Treat people like how we treat fantasy players. At the end of the day, fantasy players are people. Don't put too high expectations on them because they are
exactly.
people.
I don't need you to drop 30 every week.
Come on. I just need you to just... Don't shit the
all
bed.
I need from you is the basics.
Don't shit the bed.
Don't shit the bed. Yep.
That's it. Don't go out there and give me 2 points.
Yep. I don't need 30 points every week. All I need is just maintain a 10. Maintain that 10 points.
We're going to turn this whole thing around. We're going to bring this back to, the relationship circle. And that's what we're going to say in a matter of, we do the same thing in your relationships with people. Don't expect 30 points in fantasy from a person that just needs to be a 10-point player.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're talking about, he's the love of my life. You're buying shit from him. Buying him a PS5, doing this and doing that, and then Valentine's Day come around, you expect him to go the extra mile, baby. You know what this man is. This man is a 10-point man.
Come on, ma'am. You're out here
Do you think he's going to get you a restaurant reservation at a 5-star restaurant? Come on now. He's taking your ass at Applebee's.
That's what I'm saying. Ma'am, you're out here doing RB1 stuff for an RB3. He's a flex. He's a flex player at most, ma'am. He's a Philip Lindsay on a good day. No disrespect. No disrespect, but we don't know if he's going to get the full touches that day. Is he going to get everything handled? We don't know. He might get a couple targets. He may get a rush or so. But he's not the workhorse that you think he is. Ladies and gentlemen, stop putting RB1 expectations on flex players.
On your flexes, baby.
Come on, man.
Stop.
You out here, you thinking that you have a top 5 receiver. Like you said, buying a PS5. Oh, you put the down payment on his car. And this nigga hasn't even bought you McDonald's. And now
paying his bills.
You expect this same nigga to all of a sudden become, I'm going to be DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm going to be one of the best in the game. I'm going to be one of those Instagram niggas that surprises you with rose petals to the bedroom with a heart shape that says, "I love you. Will you marry me?" This nigga has never done anything like that, and now you think because you're doing these things that this nigga's all he gonna do so. No. When he was drafted to the team, you should have, and you did know the expectations. But you tried to tell yourself, nah.
He's something he's not.
I can make him an RB1.
Yep.
He's never handled that workload, madam. He's always been the side nigga, the flex player, the bench fringe player. And you are trying to make him a starter.
But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you gotta put your hope on potential.
Upside.
Because sometimes they surprise you.
Yep.
But I'm not saying don't maintain your usual expectation. I'm just saying sometimes they can surprise you. Look, sometimes you're like, oh, well, he's going to do his usual stuff. And out of nowhere, he's going to jump at 40.
You know what I'm saying? He surprised you one day. He ain't got it like that. One day he hit you with a 30-piece Chick-fil-A nuggets. This nigga ain't never bought you nothing. All of a sudden you come, he say, you hungry? You like, yeah. You figuring that you got to make some shit. He come around with the Chick-fil-A nuggets, with the Szechuan sauce. Come on. He's acting different. He's going for that 25-plus performance today.
Yes.
And ladies.
And he don't forget the lemonade.
And you didn't even know. He got a little special box in the room. That little toy you was mentioning. Oh, I would like this toy sometime. Oh, guess what? It's in there. It's in there. Guess what that is? That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
That's a 40 piece.
That's a 40 piece. That's a 40 piece. And just like that, we have trade bait, ladies and gentlemen. We have trade bait, and just like that, the people you put it on the gram. The RB1s is trying to play on your team.
Yep, they're looking at your team. They want it.
They like,
they hear you messages like, "Oh, can we get that trade in?" They want what you got.
Exactly. They sliding in the DMs now. They sliding in the DMs. Relationships, ladies and gentlemen.
How much for that?
Is no different from Final. I almost said Final Fantasy, but it's different from fantasy football. I got so hyped, I almost said Final Fantasy. Basically, Final Fantasy is what fantasy football is. It's Final Fantasy.
It is.
But basically, you have to temper your expectations and know what your team has. Some people don't have a team. You may not have a team. True. Your team is that one person that you're talking to. They are incorporating. That's your RB whatever. But at the same time, to understand who you are working with, because you can't sit here, ladies. Some women are wearing Birkins. Your nigga makes $40,000. He can't buy you a Birkin. He can't take you out every time.
But he can take you out to Macy's.
He can take you to Ross. He's like, hey, go grab you a couple of things. Baby. Hey, the paycheck was a little heavy this week. Go get you a little something. Maybe you can even go look at the shoe section. Grab them $29.99 Adidas. I like them on your feet. They look athletic. They accentuate your calf muscles. Shit like that. Now this nigga's complimenting you in public? What? Acting different?
And the other RB1s is looking and smiling saying, hey, you got a good one. Look at that start saying, you got a good one.
You got a good one. Come on.
That's what she started saying.
And just like that flex player, because you understood the role in which he needed to nurture him, he has now grown comfortable in his role and is able to accelerate because he's succeeding. If you put it's no different, right? We talk about what is, people were like, oh, passion. We the video I sent you talking about passion, following your passion.
Oh yeah.
Passion, at the end of the day, is only gonna come with success. If you put me in, let's say for instance, right? We're talking whether it's football or basketball terms. We'll say basketball. You put me in basketball, right? And you say, I need you to go out there and lock down Steph Curry for 48 minutes. Not going to happen. But if you go out there and you understand, hey, I need you to just disrupt him enough so that he's not.
So he don't get 35.
Exactly. So he doesn't do them crazy. Now that person is now comfortable. He's like, all right, you know what? I don't have that much expectation on me. I can kind of do my thing, get comfortable in my role, and then once I'm comfortable in my role, you can start doing a little something extra. You know how like when you're good at something, like for instance, let's say on the game, you're good at with one gun, right? Now you take that gun, now you add an attachment, and you're like, okay, now add this to add a little pizzazz on the joint. Same thing in the bedroom. You get good at one position.
You want to go out there?
You know what I'm saying? You get good at one position. You
want to do the no scope.
Yeah,
you go out there, you're like, oh shit, you know, I'm vibing now. Let me do a 360 no scope. You know, fucking a while.
Change it up.
You might like it.
Come on, man. And that's it. Once you get good at something, that's when you become passionate. You won't be good. You won't be passionate about something you're bad at. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan wouldn't have become passionate at basketball if he was bad at that shit. Tom Brady, football wouldn't be good if he wasn't good at that shit. Why would you work hard?
He started bad though.
Did he really? He went to Michigan. He was the quarterback at Michigan. He was not. This is my thing.
He wasn't trash. He wasn't like.
It's just he wasn't to the prototypical build of what is greatness now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What they always
He wasn't one. He wasn't super athletic. He didn't have an arm like a cannon. He didn't have all that shit in one package. Yes.
Exactly. But one thing they didn't test, as the old adages always say, this right here. Height. As all the old things.
Let me say it like this, the analysts say.
Yep.
The intangibles.
Intangibles. You can't measure it.
The intangibles.
You can't buy it in the store. You can't get it in the weight room. It's something different. It's something you're born with. Molded in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Bane said, born in it. Molded by it. He didn't know what greatness was until he was a man. And by then, it was him. You know what I'm saying?
All he saw was 8 wings.
Come on,
I said 8 wings. Shit.
I'm
at 8. Let's not jinx him right now.
Shit.
I'm giving him 7 wings.
Bro, at this point, bro, I'm telling you right now. The way that offense is looking, they're going to throw that bitch. And if they losing, they're going to throw that bitch. If they winning, they're going to throw that bitch. So my thing is this.
Oh, he's throwing that bitch.
They defense.
But this is the thing, though.
You
want to lose? If I'm going to take an L, if I was Tom Brady, I better lose because I was throwing that bitch and I lost.
And that's what Bruce Arians said. Bruce Arians already knows. They ain't finna lose the game because Tom Brady wasn't throwing that bitch. That's gonna be the last thing.
We want him to throw that bitch. He got 4 interceptions. Let's do it like they did that boy, Jameis Winston, the man I got the most. Jameis Winston, you're not my team. I ain't playing fantasy like that.
Mr. Crab
that boy Crab Legs. I have you with potential.
Hey.
He's a man with the most potential I got on here. He can get 4 interceptions and still have a 25+ night.
That boy, Jameis Winston gonna.
I got potential for that man. I just need him to get 2 interceptions. I need 4.
Hell yeah.
Just let's get it down to 2. Get it down to 2. We know you're gonna get 2, but swing that shit.
Hey, that bitch, one thing about, and this is the craziest thing. It's funny because a lot of people talk about Jameis Winston. If you don't know Jameis Winston, he actually won the Heisman Trophy and was a national champion in college. He's actually a pretty good player, but people always clown him as if he's trash. The thing about Jameis Winston is that he came into the league and he plays quarterback, which needs good eyesight. This man did not have glasses and was out there squinting for the first, I think, 4 or 5 years of his career and slinging that bitch.
That's slinging it. That is a man with confidence. That's a man. Hey, that's a man that can one up on your girl. And let me say the line you said. Like,
go ahead.
Let me say, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star." Finish the line.
Want to do it in my car. That's what you want to do.
Yo, that's a man right there that says that.
He don't care. He don't care. Because it's the vibrato, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck it. This man, Jameis Winston, used to be on the sideline looking at the scoreboard with squinting his eyes, bro, because he couldn't see that shit. And then he'll go out there and throw 3-4 interceptions. Fuck it, I'm gonna go throw some touchdowns, best believe, and that's how.
He come back, he be like, "Oh, damn, Judges touch an interception." He come out there and sling touchdowns. I said, "Oh Lord!"
That's how you gotta shoot your shot, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot your shot.
You might get rejected.
Winston, you may throw interceptions. You may, you know what I'm saying? It may get you may have the most pick six in the league that year, but guess what? You're gonna throw some touchdowns. You're gonna make some memories.
Touchdowns.
Somebody
out there gonna love it.
Somebody gonna love it, and
they gonna want it.
They gonna want you. That's what they gonna want you. But shit, just to kind of switch it up off of the football theme, I was listening to
always.
I was thinking of what is, because as we get older, right? I feel like the term cougar, it varies. I feel like cougar, as you get older, cougar is anything older than you. I feel like, right? Because what's the
cougar? A cougar has to be like.
What's the age? What's the age range? What's the age range for said cougars? I know it's from like 30
so
something.
Initially, when I used to be like in college, like in high school, I was thinking cougar meant 35 plus in that age range. But now that I'm 27, a cougar is a 45-year-old.
Yeah, cougar like now is like 40 something. That I feel like the age,
the
bottom age keeps on going up as you get older because you don't want
it gotta go up
because you can't be like, oh yeah, you're 40 and then you're fucking with you and you're like, oh, she's a cougar. No, she your age, nigga.
Yep.
Yeah, like y'all age mates.
Your age mates and classmates. That's like my advocate for classmates.
It's like, bro, like, because like I was thinking about it, because it's like you can't be like 20.
I remember like. At first, it was like when on my young when I started being on my tinker shit, I'm like, let me get some cougar. I put that shit up to 35. Let me get some cougar. I push my age range. Let me get some 35. Yeah, that did. Yeah. Now that I'm grown, 35 is normal for me sometimes now.
It's like a cougar to me. When I was younger, obviously when I was like young, when you're young as a kid, let's say you're in your teens. 20-something is a cougar to you. Like, 26, 25 and up. When you're
like, she graduated college.
Yeah, she graduated college and she's on a salary job. She's a cougar.
She's a cougar to you.
You know what I'm saying? She just got some regular ass temp little salary job, but she a cougar to you because you a teenager.
You're a cougar.
Once you're 20-something now, she's 30-something. Maybe she got 1 or 2 kids. Maybe her kids are even a little bit older. Maybe she got like a 10-year-old or something like that. She a cougar to you.
She a cougar in the milk.
Yeah, she a cougar in the milk. That's another big word. Now, that's what I'm saying. What is a dilf? I know it's a dilf, but like, what are dads? It's like the term for dads.
That's
silver fox.
That's a grandma.
There's a silver fox. That's what it's called.
I'm not thinking. Is it Jilf? I'm thinking of.
Gilf is a grandma.
A grandma MILF.
Yes, it's a grandma MILF, but it's a no, it's not a grandma MILF. It's a grandma you would like to fuck. That's what it is. Not a grandma MILF.
Grandma MILF.
A grandma I'd like to fuck. That's why it's a gilf.
Oh, grandma I like to fuck. Okay,
yeah.
That's a gilf.
And then so a dad obviously is a dilf, which is a dad I like to fuck. But I'm saying like dad, it's like what if he's not a dad? Because like for instance, a cougar could be like a woman without kids, but she's older. So what's a dad?
Yes.
I know they say silver fox, but is that only for motherfuckers with white hair?
I thought that silver fox was a older gentleman.
That's what I'm saying.
But he has a silver hair,
Yeah.
Some people got that stuff in high school, you know what I'm saying? They got that touch of gray.
Yeah, they got that.
I thought that silver fox was an older man with a touch of gray.
They got a hint of that little witcher.
Like he like the silver fox, you gotta be nice. You gotta be making money. You gotta dress nice. You gotta look nice.
Yep.
I just assume he got that beard with a little.
You can't be a broke silver fox. You can't be broke.
You cannot be a broke. Like, it's a fact.
You can't be a broke.
It's a fact. We going up.
And see, that's one thing. You can be a broke cougar.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the difference, and that's the thing. It's like you can.
But isn't a sugar mom the equivalent of a silver fox?
A sugar what?
A sugar mom isn't that equivalent of a silver fox?
A sugar mom.
What's the equivalent for women?
It's just a sugar mom. It's just a sugar mama. That's all it is. Yeah, you're just a sugar mama, and you're just her little sugar baby.
But then the
that
silver
shit always
fox
makes me laugh every time I hear that shit. Sugar babies.
Sugar baby. Hey, it's what it is.
It just makes me just think of them little fucking fuck was it? Sugar gliders? Sugar gliders? Is that what they call sugar gliders? Are they even called sugar gliders?
I think that's what they call.
Bro, that shit weird. But yeah, like sugar babies are just that shit always make me laugh every time I hear it. But I don't know. Like I think with like the whole term and like the dad thing is like, I feel like you have to have money to be a DILF. You can't be broke. But a cougar can just be like, a cougar can just be just a fine ass older lady. Sometimes they ain't even fine. They just gotta have a big booty and they just on the gram. And then they doing a TikTok dance where they move their ass, and now she's like, oh, she got 100K followers. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you.
I gotta tell you now. I had to Google it.
Go ahead.
I was curious. It's called a silver vixen.
Silver vixen. What's the age range?
A silver vixen. So it's a sexually attractive woman. She has to be older. A silver vixen. Examples. Oh, keep talking, boy. Keep talking.
You said what? That's for the silver vixens. That's my first time hearing for silver vixen ever.
Yeah,
I never heard of silver vixen. Shoot, have you heard of this though? Have you heard of the ATM?
ATM
in the bedroom?
No. ATM in the bedroom, like cash.
Apparently, not apparently. It's something that people do. I mean, it is something that people do, but
is it like a sex move?
It's basically ass to mouth. Like, like say for instance, they say like you're doing anal or whatever, right? And then you take your shit
I guess it stands for ass to mouth, but
ATM,
yes,
that's what they call it now. I guess that's a term for it.
But
ATM.
is there something getting cashed out?
Cashed out of what?
It's called ATM. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Like when you said ATM and you said to the bathroom, I was thinking there was shitting in the mouth.
Nah, I guess
this is the thing. When I ask you, I'm going to the ATM. What do you think I'm doing?
I'm cashing out. You can cash out by busting a nut.
I'm going to go take money. I'm going to take money to the ATM. I'm going to take a bit.
Ask them out.
That's what I'm saying. When you get I told you you going out there, and when you say the ass mat, you getting a little chocolate in your mouth. You're withdrawing a little chocolate. I literally that's what you was going with.
No, I wasn't going that far with it. It's just a term just an acronym for ass to mouth apparently. But yeah, nah. What I was thinking about one of the best. Have you ever tried the KY Ultra Gel?
Yes.
It's like the purple box.
It's alright.
Shit, it's actually pretty good to be honest.
The KY
Ultra Gel. It's like a purple box.
No, I have not.
Hey, that shit.
I've only tried the regular blue one.
This one's premium. This one's like, when you go to the gas station and you go there's unleaded and there's premium.
First of all, that's your problem right there. You going to the gas station to get that shit.
No.
They're upcharging at the gas station.
Bro, I'm not even talking about the gas station. I'm talking about actual gas. Oh, yeah. I was referring to actual gas.
Oh! Okay,
I was talking about
when
you go to the gas station, there are obviously the different variations of gas. There's unleaded, there's super unleaded, and then there's premium. So obviously, in this terms, the KY, there's the blue one, which is unleaded, regular Joe Schmo wants to just get them with them. They're cool. Then you have the natural shit where it's like, oh yeah, we're natural, it's cool, and then it's all right, but it's just like a vegan whatever the hell version of the shit. But then there's the Ultra Gel. This is like, how can I describe it? It's like water bending. It's premium, like I said. The shit just keeps going. It's just slide and glide.
What's that? Okay. Let me step back to the Silver Vixen. What's the girl that played basketball that Drake was on?
Girl that plays basketball that Drake was on?
She don't play. She's a commentator. She's
Doris Burke.
Yes, Doris Burke.
So yeah,
she's considered the Silver Vixen.
Okay, so
you
it's just
consider
like
her as Silver Vixen.
So is it like 50 and up?
It's an older, sophisticated, attractive woman.
So she can't be.
So she gotta be.
She's gotta be gotta be on her shit. So Silver Vixen ain't no real.
Yeah, so it's the equivalent of picture a Silver Fox, but a female version of that.
Okay, so she gotta be on her shit.
I got money, I got the shit together, the ball, you know what I'm saying?
So it's a sugar mama. So a sugar mama is a Silver Vixen.
But you can be, any motherfucker can be a sugar mama. My broke ass, if my ass in college, motherfucker tosses $20 my wage, they're my sugar mama.
Yeah, if you buy me,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But there's levels to it. Like if she got a nice home, she really like she got a nice house. Like yes, you know what I'm saying? She got she got a shit.
She got like a 20-something-year-old who's like a lawyer or some shit. Whole family successful, but don't fuck with nobody in the family. You're like, damn.
all her bills are paid. She don't
pay.
drive. She drive a shit on. She drive a Range Rover.
Yep.
She don't drive a regular Camry like me.
She probably got a black card.
She got that Range Rover.
Definitely got an Amex. Black card.
She got an Amex.
Yep, for sure. 800 credit score.
That's a vixen.
For damn sure. Silver
she,
vixen.
You know, she hit you up when she was just like, "Oh, I'm usually busy, baby, but you know, I'm gonna be in town soon." You know,
she type to fly you out to wherever she's working.
Yep.
Silver vixens fly you out.
Silver vixens. That's it right there. That's it right there. The man said what had to be said. Sugar mamas do the basic. Yeah. Sugar vixens is the level above that.
Sugar mama will get you a hotel, and y'all get a hotel for the night. Silver vixen is gonna fly you out.
Fly your ass out.
And that's not pertaining to, obviously, you know, younger women. You can get, you know, you can fly your nigga out, and you can get a, you know, what's it called? You can get a hotel. That's no knock on y'all. We talking about when we get to the older ladies. Older ladies, if you're trying to get you a young tenderoni, you know what I'm saying? Because we know y'all older ladies out there. We seen y'all on Tinder talking about I want something young and strong. Young and hung. That's what they say. Young and hung. You know them old ladies. They say that shit straight out. They don't give a damn. They say, "Yeah, you got that big cock for me." Like, yo, like, hold on, wait.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a little something for you. Just calm down. Don't call them like that. That's like the N word for dicks.
Hey.
Hell no.
But you say this, but motherfuckers be referring to that shit as, "I got this cock for you, baby."
Bruh, I laugh every time just thinking about that shit, man. Just thinking about that word, bro. Just thinking about that word, like, and how, like, somewhere out there right now, somebody's whooping some shit and is blatantly saying that shit, or some chick is saying that shit, or somebody just texted that shit, sexting, like, "I can't wait to hold your throbbing, pulsing cock." I was like, wow.
Yep.
To each his own on that one. But shoot, I was looking at this nigga Lil Duval shit, right? And he had this post.
What did he say this time,
bro? He bringing out the truth out of the ecosystem, man. So he put this post up.
He said he be bringing out the truth. Okay, Paul Pierce.
Yeah, he bring out the.
Okay, Paul Pierce.
We're gonna talk about Paul Pierce too. That's business.
We want that. You can't say that because you watched that video.
Come on,
and you said it to me, and that's the wildest shit I've heard in a long time.
Let's pause this. And you know what's even crazier? Paul Pierce actually just got inducted to the Hall of Fame this weekend too, which is funny as hell.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I mean,
congrats to him.
Congrats to Paul
we
Pierce.
love seeing a black man win.
Hey,
we love seeing a black man win on this.
Him,
you know what I'm saying?
Him, that boy Chris Bosh, the king of suspect shit. That boy Bosh did so much suspect shit that, bro, everybody was like, bro, at this point they was tired of talking about this shit. Like, all right, now we know this shit.
Bosh can be suspect because of the wife he got.
Oh yeah, she fine. She fine, and that's why I don't give a fuck.
She's so fine. He can do suspect shit like that, and I do not doubt it. He can be as much.
People in the LGBT community say that it's his beard, though.
I can what?
That's his beard. You know what a beard is? You ever heard the term?
What is a beard?
It's the term of when, like, for instance, a down low guy has a wife or a girlfriend to basically keep a public opinion that he has somebody, but really he's fucking somebody on the low. That's what. Shit, yeah, I learned that term myself. I
know. I know. They probably said it to you, but I say right now, he had the baddest wife out of the top three in Miami.
Yeah, she cold. Shit, LeBron's wife is getting up there with age too, though. She's getting up there.
Savannah is getting nicer.
She's getting nicer as she's getting older.
I'll come out here and say right now. Right now, I still put Bush's wife, Savannah, and then Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
I think as I've gotten older, my taste has changed. It's because like Gabrielle Union, for some reason,
she used to be fine as hell.
A little skinnier than like I don't know why. Maybe it's just what I'm thinking. But she had a baby. I was thinking she was gonna get that mama way. You know what I'm saying? Because Savannah got it. Savannah really got it. You know what I'm saying? Like she thinking the right place. She got that mama way. And then
with all due respect,
yes. You know what I'm saying? And Bush's wife got it because he got a kid. But I was thinking Gabrielle didn't have a kid, so I'm like, when she get it, she gonna be like,
yeah.
Because Gabrielle back then was up there, and then I was like, but she had a kid, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. But we was getting sidetracked, but we was talking about Paul Pierce. So
Paul
Pierce was
a legend
at a poker game or something like that. He's at a table, and there's this chick that comes to serve the drinks, and Paul Pierce just starts, and this is on like TV. Paul Pierce just starts shooting from Steph Curry range. He starts talking about, "Hey, ma, where you from? You from around here? You from around here?"
Yup, he said that. That's why I started. I was like, "What's
you from around here?" So she's like, obviously, she got a mask on, and she's like, kind of just like, like, kind of just like.
See, I guess he couldn't hear what she was saying. Then was that the thing?
That and then I think she was trying to
lie with a mask on. I can't really hear sometimes.
I don't think she was saying anything, to be very honest, because she seemed like she was kind of like blowing him off. So then he kept on like trying to like be like, "Yo, you from around here?" She's like, and then she finally said it. I think he was like, "Oh shit, you from around the way?" He's like, "Blase, blase." So he starts like keep on shooting his shot. I don't remember exactly what he was saying, but then he continues on and he said, "So do you need some moral help or some oral help?" And I was like, "Oh, this man, Paul Pierce from deep." That boy he did the hardened step back, looked at her.
He did a hardened step back from the center line.
Yeah.
That's how deep that shit was.
He shot that
center line.
That shit from midcourt and turned around like this.
Man.
That's how he did it, bro. Because, dog.
That's a bold man.
And he repeated it. That's the crazy part. He repeated it. And he said, "You need some moral help or some oral help." I'm like, bruh, damn, bruh. Like, Paul Pierce is a menace to society ever since he retired, bro. He is a menace.
It's the truth.
Bro, he needed to be put in Arkham Asylum. That's what he needed to be put at. He is a menace to society. Batman, Bruce Wayne, where are you? Paul Pierce is a menace to society, and he is.
Hey, the Bruce Wayne is the feminist movement.
Look, I'm gonna say it right now. Paul Pierce is more of a menace to the community than Lil Nas' videos are. So, Boosie, you need to talk about that shit. This nigga is a menace to society, and these kids is gonna see this nigga's animalistic characteristics. And
Boosie's about that.
Bruh, that shit wild as hell. But back to, speaking of Boosie, it was bringing it back to Lil Duval. So Lil Duval made a post, and it was asking women, if you're cheating, tell me the reason you're cheating if you're cheating right now, and why. Right? If you're cheating right now, tell me the reason and why. So one chick said that he's on blood pressure pills and he can't get his dick hard, so she has to get dick somewhere.
True. I feel that.
Is that cheating?
I feel that. I don't know. I think you need to understand. I personally, if I can have sex with someone, I know they got to get that kick somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like you can't.
Did I tell what happened?
What happened? That nigga breathe, took a deep breath.
Basically, long story short is, let me rephrase this, but I was just told by someone that knows someone. Basically, it's not my business to be saying this, but all I'm saying is, if someone comes out here and says, I like, they can only have sex with you if it's intimate, right? But you've been with this motherfucker for a while. Like, a long time. Why the fuck aren't you having sex? Like, you're saying it's not intimate? And this is the thing.
I can only have sex
if you ain't having...
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like they feel like they have an intimate connection.
So what are they... So you've been with the person... So have you been with... So the person's been with the person? And...
For a minute.
And then if... So...
They're not having sex. I'm saying, this is the thing I'm saying.
When
I thought someone... I guess it's like treating them nice and like being, you know what I'm saying, like spending, because like...
Intimacy is just like beauty. It's an eye of the beholder. Because some people see spending your time with them as intimacy.
That's intimate.
You know what I'm saying?
And so what I was like... What I'm getting at was like...
If you're not giving him no pussy... More or less, you just holding out on the motherfucker. That I'm not stupid. That's what I'm saying. If you're not fucking, they're gonna go get it somewhere.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. Like with your story, I'm like, I get it. Like she said that, and I'm like, I get it. Yeah. If I cannot give you what you need, go get it somewhere else. But I can't be in my feelings about it because like I know I can't give you. Like if she want herself a nigga that's 6'5", I can't give that. She want a nigga that's making 500K. She want a doctor nigga that's making that much money. I can't get that. Go find. You need that. Go find that, and I'll find what I need.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So that leads me into my next one. This other dude,
I understand that.
This other dude, I guess they were married, right?
Yes.
And she said that she was trying to break up with him, but he keeps on trying to make things work. So she's just doing what she's doing. So is that cheating?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is cheating still?
Why don't you say, she's trying to break up with him, why don't you just say, fuck this?
I mean, like, if one person's... That's my thing, is like, if one person's, like, adamantly saying that we should break up and the other person doesn't, I don't think that's is that a relationship? Let's be honest. Let's say, for instance, right, we have two people. Let's say this.
But this is the thing. Yes.
People, right?
Well, 2 people right now is me and you.
Yes. One person wants a relationship. Other person doesn't.
I said, I'm breaking this shit up. It's not working out.
Okay. And then I say, no, let's work it out.
This is the thing.
Is that a relationship?
I said, no, I don't think it can work. It can work out. Let's break up. This is the thing. If I'm saying it constantly and you're trying to work out, it's not a relationship. No, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So then it's not cheating, right?
Hey, I don't think they're together. To be honest, are they together?
Relationship has got to be it's mutual, right?
So she believes they're together. So this motherfucker is deluded. They're deluded. That's got to be.
They
cheating.
don't know what they're doing. I think this is what it is. I think this is what it is. Somebody's not telling the truth in the matter of. I think it's telling the truth. Probably she's financially stable with the dude, or financially dependent on the dude. I could be very much wrong. I don't know much of it. I just only saw those one sentence. But due to the fact she's holding on to the nigga in the matter of like leading him on kind of thing, you know, like maybe fucks him like once a month type thing, just to like keep him around. But like she's fucking somebody else that she's really, really fucking. You know what I mean? But she can't leave the other nigga, so technically she's cheating. You know what I mean? It's like we're broke up, but like he's like, no, you're the best thing I've ever had. You know them type of motherfuckers like, oh, you're the best thing I've ever had, and they know that she's out there fucking. Is that a relationship? She comes home to stay with the nigga. I think that's sort of situationship. Yeah, it's not a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like it's not a relationship unless it's two people. If someone's really talking about the one that shit to be ended, and someone's trying, first of all, this is the thing, y'all gotta be at that point living in different houses. If someone like I'm trying to break up this shit up and I'm trying to make it work, at that point y'all ain't living in the same house. You know what I'm saying? It's like you probably got your own place. Like shit ain't working for me. People do weird shit. Even if you're living together, y'all probably not sleeping in the same room like that. Motherfuckers will do that shit, like motherfuckers is weird, bro. Motherfuckers will sleep in the same bed with motherfucker that is their ex-girlfriend or whatever, or even their girlfriend, or she just came back from fucking or sucking another nigga and laid in that bed. Probably didn't even wash them up, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? His or her up. You know what I'm saying? Dudes do the same shit. Deadbeat it. Niggas be doing that shit too. I got a whole ass girlfriend. We sort of broke up or whatever. I stay at her crib, but I'm fucking these other hoes. Driving her car, but, you know, we ain't together like that. But then that's the story. Then she's like, oh, he was cheating on me. Because she thinks it's something else. That's what I'm saying. Because that shit's not communicated. Because then he'll be like, she's like, you know, I was with him and we were living together. And then he was cheating on me with other girls. And then the man says his story. And it sounds like the story you just said. Yeah. And so it's like, where's the miscommunication? Fun thing I also found out about with this, it's like, apparently it's illegal in California for you to take a condom off. It's ghosting? It should be illegal fucking everywhere. California made it legally illegal. That ghosting, it's called ghosting. Is that okay? That's what they call it, ghosting. My thing is like, I could be very much wrong, but I don't think that everybody's so lubricated down there that you can't tell the difference between condom dick and raw dick. You know what I mean? Oh, no, you 100% can. Like, I feel like it's by the feel. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know when I take the condom off, it's a different feel. And that's what I'm saying. I know I said, but this is the thing too. I know she got to feel the same thing too. And I'm not trying to say it on the guy, because most of the time it's the guy. But there's times where the woman can take the shit off too. There's some women that will like. Can she? How? What? There's some women that like they can like, bro. There's some. No, I heard some wild shit. a woman like took off this nigga shit. Like they be doing like for instance, like with like NBA niggas, a motherfucker that you want to get you knocked up, or rap nigga.
Yeah.
You fucking the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's like riding the shit, right? And then she like takes the shit off, kind of like while she's going, like you know how.
How don't you know she took the shit off, my boy?
Bro, when she go, say for instance, right? You know, like your shit can pop out, right? And she go to grab it, and then when she's grabbing it, she kind of like slides it off. Nigga, it can
just slide it off
quick, and then you should just put the shit right back in. You ain't gonna be like, oh, stuck. There's some niggas that won't be like, oh, stuck. Most niggas ain't gonna be like, oh, stuck. The moment your shit hit the lake waters of Minnetonka, your brain just start
what? I get it. So I've been in situations where sometimes you know how in that situation you're like, I didn't know where this shit started feeling good. You gotta put it off.
And you got that little ring around your shit. That's it.
You're like, oh, I guess I'm still good. You know, you as a man, you check because like,
bruh, it's like
you don't want to happen because like you whooping the shit and then you're like, it's time to feel real good and like I know I've been going a minute, but let me make sure.
You're looking around, you're like,
change.
Something's fishy in here. Why does it feel?
You're
so
like,
good
hold on. You may try to make it smooth. Let's go to a different position. You pull it out. You're like, oh, I'm good.
Okay.
And you're like, okay. Let's make sure.
Oh,
just making sure.
I guess
you're like, you're good. You're like, yeah, you know, let's try a new position.
Yeah, I guess you're good in here.
Is that?
I guess you're good, but I thought it was just about to be that
you're
little
like,
ring.
Shit, but second day outside, I'm not about to have a kid in this motherfucker.
As the Xbox people call it, the ring of death. That's that when your shit breaking, it's just that ring around your shit, and you just sitting there like, oh my god.
Oh, because that shit do be happening, and then you got to make that
shit happened when I used to use Durex. Fuck Durexes. Them motherfuckers is trash as fuck.
No, I still be using Durex once in a while if I ain't got nothing else.
Durex is like Suicide Squad last mission, that's it type
shit. Because at the hotel, this all they had. They had that mag, they had that Durex. Those are two they had. So you got to pick your poison. Yep. The Durex, I will say this, the Durex has a more trim, snugger feel.
Yeah. And
the mags is like a full bag. You know your shit protected with the mag. Yeah.
The mags,
with the mags, you know your shit protected.
This is my thing. I'll be like, look, shit, whatever size of whatever your shit is, hey, look, you can fuck around, even your shit, King Kong in this motherfucker, you can fuck around and put your balls inside a mag too. Yo,
that shit you know you're good. The Durex, you can like, this shit can't
you be rolling the shit back, you like, this shit still dog. Yeah. The Durex, you'll see the end.
It's built for protection. Literally, bro.
The mag, you can fit a leg in that bitch. You put your whole leg in that motherfucker. Wear that bitch like a high.
The mag's just like one not whipping. The worst case that can happen to the mag is like it slip off in the pussy, and then you gotta go in there and start digging in her. She's like, please pull it out. You gotta go in there. You gotta
do Dr. Strange surgery shit.
You're like, I almost got it. You're trying to pull it out mid sex. You're like, oh, we're good.
We got it. We're good.
The Durex, that's your will whip. The Durex will whip. It's not even the shit will whip.
Nigga hold it like a bass. Oh, we got a big one. Goddammit, we got a big one.
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, some bitch. Oh shit. It's a big some bitch. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, you got to make sure you got to catch the condom out of the pussy because, as that boy Lil Wayne said, safe sex is great sex. Better wear a latex because you don't want that latex that I think I'm latex. We out this bitch.